Okay, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna make this quick. It's me, Ronnie Gipson-Willis, your favorite dream pusher, your breakthrough coach, your favorite divorcee. I think I'll make that my new moniker. But I want to come in real quick. I'm actually about to go out and run some errands, but I had a thought after I just posted this video here that you're watching in the back of the screen, and I kind of just want to show off my new setup. Look at that. Ain't she cute? Anyway, I had a random thought that perhaps someone could use this information. So I want to hop on real quick before I go out and run these errands. But the post that I made was about having the right tools, right? You need the right tools. And then I started thinking about how often I hear people ask me things like, when you say the work, what do you mean by the work? Well, I've said it enough, but I don't want to underrepresent how impactful it is that what you say to yourself and what you believe about yourself is very germane to your healing. You cannot heal yourself if you don't like yourself. You cannot heal yourself if you are saying very negative things about yourself. You cannot heal yourself if you've not allowed yourself to see yourself as a person who is worthy of healing. So when I say do the work, when I say give yourself some grace, when I say all of those things, basically what I'm saying is love yourself enough, sis. Love yourself enough to heal. Love yourself enough to heal. And what tends to happen is people try to put the cart before the horse. They try to go, well, I'm going to heal and then I'll love myself. I'm going to heal, then I'll give myself grace. I'm going to heal and then I'm going to do all these things. And it don't work like that. It does not work like that. I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work like that. I feel like I should share this somewhere, but I don't know why it's not sharing or why it's not going. But anyway, it does not work that way. It does not work that way. Yesterday, I shared an article that was titled something about self-empathy being, you can't have healing without self-empathy. And it's basically the same thing that I've been saying. Unless or until you are willing to give yourself grace, unless and until you are willing to love yourself unconditionally, unless or until you are willing to forgive yourself. Oftentimes people will say, I don't know how to forgive other people. And the reason you can't forgive other people is because you've not forgiven yourself. The reason you've not forgiven yourself is because you think that to forgive yourself, there has to be qualifiers. There doesn't have to be a qualifier. You don't have to be good enough. You don't have to be worthy. You don't have to be deserving of forgiveness to give it to yourself. Hell, the people you give it to don't even have to be deserving or worthy of it. You just have to give it because forgiveness is a very potent component of the healing journey. And so when I talk about doing the work, because in this last video, I said something about doing the work and I was like, well, and having the tools. And I was like, I probably should go on and remind people about what the work is and what the tools are. The tools are very simple. The tools are very simple. First tool, mindset. This is what we're talking about, right? We're talking about changing your mind about yourself, changing your mind about the situation, allowing yourself to reframe what has happened. Because if what you think about is what becomes about it, what you think about is what becomes about it. And if you're not willing to change your mind about how you perceive a negative experience, you will consistently view it as negative. So the first is mindset. You have to change your mind about that thing. The second one, I would say, and I didn't write these down, so forgive me for going off the top of my head. And if I missed something, let me know. I probably missed something because there's lots of tools. The second, I would say, is support. You want to make sure you have the right supports. You have the right people in your life. You're listening to the right type of wisdom. You know, when they talk about wise counsel, some of y'all listening to fools. Some of you listening to fools. Some of you listen to fools with ulterior motives as to why they want to fool you. So be very cautious about that and make sure you're looking to have some objective outside person. I'm a therapist. I don't come on this as a therapist because I ain't trying to get no more therapy clients, but I'm also a coach. And my main goal, anytime I'm talking to someone, is to see if they are seeking outside objective counsel. Because it's cool to have your friends. Like, it's cool to be chopping it up with your friends, but here's the thing about your friends and your situation. It's hard for your friends to see you in that place and not feel some type of way about it. I don't care how objective they are or how objective they try to be. And so your friends go create some feelings that may or may not make it difficult for you to share all the things. So with that, I say, keep your friends, make sure you have your core group, but also seek outside objective, someone who does not have a dog in this fight, objective counsel. Objective is key. The other thing that I would say is, well, we talked mindset, we talked support. You have to be willing and committed to the work. If you're not ready to do it, if you're not committed to doing it, don't start. Don't start. We idealize healing as this super amazing process. But the thing about healing is healing will break you down before it builds you up. Healing will make you regret all the things you ever did. I did a post the other day that I reshared from 2 years ago, which is really interesting. I've been looking at some of the posts I made 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was knee deep in the healing process. 2 years ago, I was still like begging God, like, Lord, please help me. 2 years ago, I was looking for an out. When I say I was looking for an out, I was looking for an out. I didn't want to do this anymore. 2 years ago, I was in a very painful place. But 2 years ago, I decided to stick my flag in the sands of healing and be like, I'm gonna have to lean into this shit. It hurts. It's not fun, but I'm fighting for my life. I made the decision, the commitment, the declaration that I was fighting for my life. And so I handled my business accordingly. Now, did that mean it was easy? Nope. Did that mean that magically I just woke up healed one day? Nope. Did that mean that it shortened the duration of the process? Yep. It shortened the duration of the process because it was do or die at that point. It was do or die. And so you have to be intentional about your level of commitment to this thing, because I'm going to tell you this, sometimes it gets harder before it gets easier. Now, I was looking at another post that I did a couple years ago, and I shared it a couple days ago. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go through my timeline. And it literally says I shared this 2 years ago today, and I said something that was very profound, right, as it relates to healing. And I said, sometimes you have to break a bone to heal it. Sometimes you have to break something in order to heal it. Some of you are tiptoeing around the thing that needs to be broken. Some of you are tiptoeing around that thing that needs to be disturbed. Sometimes you're tiptoeing around that thing that's going to make you uncomfortable. That's necessary for you to get to that place of healing. And it's cute. It's cute to have these little, we placate ourselves with these cute memes and all these things. But when you dig in and do the work, make sure you have the appropriate tools. Now, if you don't know what that is, head on over to my Shifts Queens group. I'm going to start investing more in that group and really talking about some of these things and showing up more live more and doing more teachings. Because sometimes I would show up live and I would just be having a moment. Like now I'm like, oh, I had a random thought, so I want to share this because somebody needs to hear it. I'm going to do more teachings, and then I'll probably be doing other things. So get over to the Shifts Queens group if you're not already there and you want more access to what it is I'm talking about. If you want to have more conversations about this, and, do the dang thing. I'm here to tell you, healing is possible. But you got to fight for that shit. You're going to have to fight for it. So, with that being said, I got things to do. I might got to run by the IKEA because I don't know if y'all seen, I've been like Bob the Builder lately. I've been building shit. And healing involves rebuilding. That wasn't very profound. I was just wanting to say that. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. I was just hopping in real quick. Check my last video and then check the other post before that because there's a message in there for somebody. Yeah, have a good one. Bye.